to our registered.php page, and we're going to make another div between these two. Okay, we're going to call this, this is going to be class equals login header. Okay, and in here we're going to put h1, which means heading 1, swirl feed, exclamation point. You put whatever your website's going to be called in there. And we'll also say login or sign up below. I go back and refresh that page. Okay, it's right there. It shouldn't be there. Oh, okay. This is in the wrong place. We need to take that and put it underneath here, inside the login box div. I'll just tab those in. Okay. Now if I refresh the page, it'll be in there. Okay. And you can also change this to H2 or H3. Each number, the higher the number goes, the smaller the size. So it goes a little bit smaller. Okay, but I'll keep it as H1. But just give you options right there if you want to. Okay. Now we're going to style this because that really doesn't look very nice at the moment. We'll say of class login header width 100%. This is going to give it 100% width, but the width is in relation to the div that surrounds it. So this header div is inside the login box div. Okay. So if I go back and show you, so that's the div right there. Okay. 100% width would give it a width of 100% of the div surrounding it, which is this whole login box. So it would make the width all the way up to here. Okay, if we gave this login box 100% width, there's no div that surrounds that except from this one, which has 100, which is the whole size of the page. Then that would mean the width would be all of that. Okay, so the width is in relation to the div that surrounds it. So going back to our style.css, we'll carry on. We'll say height. We'll say height 90px. Background color. For now, let's do. I tell you what, I'll just make it this for now. Okay, that'll be red for now. But I'll show you what we're going to do with that now. So no, so that red. What you can do is right click and inspect element. This is on a Mac. In Google Chrome. I'm not sure how it is in Windows or any of the browsers, but a quick Google search of how to inspect element in whatever your browser is, or in Windows, it will easily tell you how to do that. If we click on the thing we're trying to style, which in this case is login header right here, see it's highlighted this box for us, login header, we can go along, it shows you any of the styling we've given it here. Okay, those three, they appear right there, and we can take this and change this how we want and move it, and just to preview how things are going to look. So if we make it blue, you can make it blue and adjust it how you want, and then it tells you the hexadecimal code right here. If I copy that, because I clicked off it. What was it? Let me show you. If you do that and leave it like that, it won't have updated in the CSS file. Okay, it's only there just a preview of how it will look. If I refresh the page, it'll be gone right now, back to normal. So what you can do is you can copy that. You can use it to preview it, and then whatever you use, okay, you can copy that and put it into your real code. But there's another handy website I like. It's called flatuicolors.com. Okay, and it's got all these nice flat design colors. And what you can do, you can choose a format you want to output it. So let's say this one, and choose a color. I think I use this one on mine. So I'll click on that. It copies it for me. Go back here and I'll just put that into this. Copy and paste. I'll just paste it into there. I'll refresh that, and there we go. So you're looking a little bit nicer. But we want to do some cleaning up here. Let's go back to the CSS file. Let's say color, which is a text color, and we'll make that white. FFFF. You could just do 3 of those. It's the same thing. So then we'll also say text align center. So let's see how that looks now. Should be white text like that. Okay, a little bit better. We want to get rid of this gap up here. And then what's making the gap is this header tag. Header tags have a big gap below and above them by default. See this gap right here underneath too. So we're going to get rid of that gap. All we do is we say login header h1. Okay, this will target all the h1 tags inside of this class. So inside this class, all the h1 tags, which is this one. If we just said this, okay, and did the styling in here, then this would target all h1 tags. But we want it so it only targets ones inside of this login header. Because the style we're doing here, we might not want to do for the rest of them. Let's say margin top 0, margin bottom 0 as well, color. I'm going to go back to this page. I'm going to take the one that was the one we used for the background. We use this one, the one that's slightly darker. So click on that and copy it, and let's paste that in there. So that'll be the text color. Let's see what we have. See how that looks. So it's looking a bit better. Let's change that to a nicer color, but I don't think it's dark enough. So what we can do is inspect element, click on this H1 tag, and we see the color right here. We can just adjust this until we get it dark enough. I don't know, let's try that. That'll do. So I'll copy that. Okay, and I'll take it back to here, and I'll paste that in there. Okay, now when I refresh the page, it'll still be the same. Okay, now as these are rounded, I want to make it rounded here as well. So I'll say inside login header, border. Now border radius would make all the corners rounded. We only want to make the this one and this one rounded. We're going to keep those square. So what we do, instead of border radius, we say border top left radius. We'll make that 7px, which is the same as it was up there. We'll copy that, paste it, and just change this to right. Now refreshing the page, we should see rounded corners. There you go.